person waiting.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to
Hello.
ThNOT. Thursday night on tour.
Woo!
Sorry we're starting a few minutes late. Please welcome Delaney got here. Cosette for the tour. I was gonna say
For
this
the
evening.
tour.
I was gonna say
For
this
this
evening,
evening.
but I was like, please welcome her this evening.
For every evening.
And please welcome her to ThNOT.
ThNOT. I'm so happy to be here.
We're just gonna chat, and then I think come in, and then I think we're also gonna go and visit Tori too.
Lovely.
Hello, how are you?
How are you today?
Yeah, so we're just gonna chat about life, and people might ask questions. And how was your day?
My day was pretty good.
Yeah.
Amanda was so lovely and cut my bangs for me. That's why they
Sure
look
did.
so
Oh,
Just trimmed
look
them
at
up.
that.
Yep. We're going for the
Thanks for the
Sabrina
summer.
Carpenter look.
So for those that don't know, what Delaney is doing right now, because I don't have to do this, is pin curls. Can you explain how you
Yes.
do a pin curl? So this is for
Yeah.
wig prep that most of the women have to do in the show.
Yeah, so I've been doing these forever. I'm honestly pretty good at it, if I say so myself.
I'm
That's
good.
a team.
I'm good.
You're good.
Yep. Yep.
And the other one?
Basically,
The
you
other
just-
one, is it over there? If not, it might be at the table. Out at the table still.
Okay.
Basically, you just need to give the wig something to attach to when
Yeah.
you put it on your head, and also get your hair up in the wig.
Yeah.
And so you make all these little circles,
Yeah.
and
Little cinnamon rolls.
and you pin them to your head. And I have learned the way to do it to make them look really good after the show. To make your hair not look insane after
Yeah.
the show.
She always looks like she's had a blowout after the show. She's like,
Yeah.
boom, curls. Like it looks like your wig in the show is what
Yeah.
her hair looks like after.
I've had the time to
Uh-huh.
figure it out. And
And
it's,
she's right. If you do them nicely, if you do them in like the correct order,
yeah.
it just styles your hair, and
Yeah.
then you take them out and you look like you did your hair.
It's just like having like a curling iron on your head.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
there
they
you
just kind of-
go.
Yes. Maybe I should. That needs to
Fancy.
be a good little
Honestly,
content to
it
It
create.
would be a good content to create.
Maybe
I pin curl my hair when I curl it, so that I only have to wash it every couple of days, and
Yeah.
then and then I pin curl it at night, like
So
this,
so
so
that
that
way
it
you-
stays looking cute.
You
See?
can sleep with this in your head.
Yeah, I like
I would
where I
not be
put
able
like
to
a
do that.
bonnet on.
Look at that.
So I
Oh.
have to like place them carefully. Like I don't want to put them right where my sleep mask goes in
Oh,
the
yeah.
back because that hurts.
Pin
yeah.
curl tutorial indeed. Christy's managing the chat.
Curl tutorial coming in
Indeed.
hot.
Delaney, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Seattle, Washington,
Mm-hmm.
and then I now live in Los Angeles, actually, which is different than a lot of performers in musical theater. Most people end up living in New York, but
Yeah.
I moved to LA right after school because I graduated into the global pandemic. and
Pandemic.
yep, and was
Wow.
like, well, worst case scenario, I moved to LA for a year and
But at
lived
least
by
you
the
had
beach for
outside.
a year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I loved it, and thankfully my agents were bi-coastal, but my point person was in LA, so kind of just worked out. But I'm so glad that I moved there. I love it so much, and I've made such a great community out there. And I surf. I'm very much like an outdoor girly, so
Look at her.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thanks, Amanda.
Later.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I definitely love it. I love New York for a little, but I get exhausted by New York.
Oh, New York can be exhausting.
Yeah.
So like, where did you go to school?
I went to the Conservatory of Music at the University of Cincinnati, which is also known as CCM.
CCM.
Yeah.
I
And
auditioned.
you auditioned?
They didn't take me.
So rude.
They didn't take me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I went there. Preston, our Javert went to
Yep.
CCM. Emily Fink, a new Fontina cover went to CCM. Veronica. We have a lot of CCM people
Yeah.
actually.
It's like
in the show.
CCM in Michigan.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
They don't even let Michigan kids graduate though. They just pluck them right out.
Well, there you go, Haley.
Hey.
There you go. So you went obviously for musical theater. What
Yeah.
were the shows that you did at school? Because CCM is like known for their like student productions.
Definitely. It's like one of the top programs for all the like tech and design elements too. So they end up being just like
Stunning.
unbelievably high
I will never
production
forget
value.
going to, because I auditioned at CCM. So
Yeah.
I went and they were like, we're going to show you what we expect from our freshman jazz class. And like 2 dancers came in and just did the entire opening choreography to Cats. They were like,
was not me.
"Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na."
Just so everyone knows.
I was like, what is happening right now?
That was not necessarily my vibe.
Yeah, no.
But I did my senior year. My senior show was Secret Garden, and I played Lily.
Oh.
And it was like a dream. And it happened right like March 2020.
Oh.
So it was the last time I was on stage
Until
I guess the Muni, Sweeney Todd, and
the
then
Muni,
this.
Sweeney Todd.
But like that was it. And then I went like a whole year without being on stage, and then had 7 days. After I
Yeah.
found out
Okay.
I
So
got
let's
it.
talk about your callback
Yeah.
and Les Mis audition.
Yeah. It's a long.
Go do it. Go for it.
But so.
Because I don't know it all. So this is I
yeah.
always learn things on my own lives. That's why I love
Definitely.
doing them.
Definitely. So I auditioned 2 years ago, actually, when everybody else was re-auditioning for the production post-pandemic. And I went in, I think, like 5 or 6 times for Cosette that round. I had a final chemistry read, and then they offered me the understudy of Cosette.
Oh, okay.
Which I ended up not being able to take because I got some opportunities in LA that I was really excited about. So
Okay.
the timing was just wrong, and
Yeah.
it was a big, scary decision to make. But then the next year came around, and Addie Morales, who was playing Cosette, who's amazing, was leaving the show, and then they needed to find a replacement for Cosette and for Marius. So then I kind of started the whole process again, and went in like 5 or 6 more times. Did a final chemistry read with Jake, and who ended up being Marius, and then 2 days later found out I got it, and had to be on the road 8 days after that.
That is nuts.
Yeah, so like strangely the longest audition process ever and the shortest turnaround time ever.
8 days to pack up your
Yeah.
entire life. Did you have to,
Yeah.
did you move out of your place in LA or
Yeah,
did you
so I subletted it. So I moved everything to my parents' house. Thankfully, they had lived in Long Beach, so
Oh,
I got
okay.
to like, store it all there. But then, yeah, so everything it was like the quickest 180
Jeez.
a life change I've ever had. It was pretty
And then
crazy.
welcome to, at least you weren't going far.
Right, because I joined the
You
tour
were-
in San Diego.
Yeah, so at least you weren't having to like pack up everything, fly across the country.
Totally. My parents actually
Sorry
drove
everybody,
me.
this noise is my kettle. I'm warming up tea, I'm sorry.
Why do you do that to me? Maybe I'll sell some throat coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my parents actually, it was very cute. It was kind of like they were taking me to college because my parents drove me down to San Diego to
I
start
love
rehearsals,
it.
actually, which is
They were
cute.
like, okay honey,
Yeah,
here's
really.
your lunch.
I
Are you
cried.
sure?
It was the whole thing. It
And
was
your
the
parents
whole
are very cute, so I can see them like standing, like waving at
They
you as you
did.
walk into the hotel.
They really did. Yeah, they came up to the hotel room. Of course.
They were like
They
checking
helped
you
me
in.
unpack,
They
yeah.
lofted the bed.
Correct. Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I know, crazy process.
Yeah.
It's been a long. The journey to Les Mis for a lot of people is very long. So I'm very grateful to be here because it was kind of like
After
the
putting in
end
all that
of
work,
the
and if you
saga.
don't,
Yeah.
it is a very. But that's I think the thing is that they make sure that like the people that are going to fit the puzzle pieces at that time
Totally.
fit the puzzle pieces.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But it's
All right.
it's a wild world.
And here you are now.
And here I am now, absolutely loving it.
Yay!
On the other side of the country.
On the other
beach.
side of the country, on the
Still
other
on the
beach.
beach.
On the other beach. All right. She's gonna go get ready.
I'm gonna go get ready.
And thanks for chatting.
Of course. Can
And
I
I'm
steal
gonna-
some throat coat?
Yeah, I've got one here. There's a couple right here.
Wonderful.
And now we're gonna go. I'm gonna follow you because we're gonna go visit Tori. This door is so heavy.
I locked myself out of.
I heard. Oh my
I was so
gosh.
stressed out.
All right, so we are backstage. We are in Miami. We're at the Adrian Arsht Center here in Miami, Florida for the week. Hello. So it's very fun. We're kind of doing like a small Florida stint. Let me see if our Madame Thenardier is available. It's Nick. I can't open the door. I think it's locked. Oh God.
Hard door.
It is a hard door.
I don't
Do you
want
mind-
to get copyright infringement
For what? Oh yes, right. All right. This is Madame Thenardier. She's brushing her teeth.
Hi.
She's brushing her teeth.
I don't want to have that smelly teeth.
Listen. I understand. I gotta brush mine before the show too. Welcome to ThNOT. We were just talking to Delany
Yeah.
and her audition for this show, and I want to know what your audition was so here's the thing. Tori and I, Victoria Huston-Elem, we have known each other for what, 10 years, 12 years?
More than 10, 11 years.
11 years. We did a show in New York together. There was a festival called the New York Music Theater Festival, or NYMF. Yes, she does not exist anymore. But it was like kind of like a starting ground for a lot of shows that have played Broadway and everything else. And it was one of those things where she was cast as my mom. And we did what we called the Irish Les Mis. It was a show called God's Country. But ever since then, we have stayed
God's Country.
Oh God, it was so great. And ever since then, we have stayed in touch. And she's one of my favorite people in the world. She's witty, she's funny, and she can sing like a goddamn angel. Let me tell ya. Patrick McIreland was my name.
Patrick McIreland.
And so tell us here. Where should we sit? Let's sit.
These nice little
Let's sit. Here we
chairs.
go. I'll sit here.
Join me by the
Here we
laundry
go.
basket.
It's so warm here by this laundry basket. What was your audition process like for this show?
My agent got me an appointment for Madame Thénardier, and I thought to myself, yeah, right. And they sent me a packet of material that included, I think, Master of the House and The Bargain, I believe. And I went in front of casting and sang through the material, and it was really quick and no pressure kind of thing. And then I just, over the course of that week, kept getting called back in to do the same material, but for different people. Really awesome people, which makes it more frightening. And like the last day that I was there, they were taking people's costume measurements in the hallway. And the night before, my agent had gotten a call that they wanted me to dress in costume, that they wanted me to like costume myself to look more like Madam. So they wanted my hair in a crap bun, and they wanted no makeup and a skirt or a dress, boots, looking worn out kind of thing. And I was like, all right, overnight, let me see what I have in my closet, because I can't be going and just buying stuff.
Nope.
And I showed up, and I was the only one there in the costume. And Maya, who's our Eponine, was also there. And this is what she remembers of me, as I was sitting on the bench going, nobody else, she's wearing a neon jumpsuit, and I got calling me, telling me how to wear a costume for this audition, blah, blah, blah. And then I went and did my audition. That was when I got here. Maya was like, I remember you.
I remember you bitching on a bench.
I remember you bitching.
Well, there it is. And here she is now.
When I got that initial audition, I texted Nick and I said, are you staying on this tour? Because I'm not auditioning if you're not staying.
And I said, yeah, I'll be here. And she's like, okay, then I'll go in. And I was standing in a Target in West Hollywood when she called me and she said, so I'll be joining you on the road. And I said,
I didn't say anything.
You're right. She didn't.
She's
like,
called you and you were like, what? Dude, what is it? Don't tease.
Don't tease me. Don't tease me like this. And, yeah. Whew.
And the rest is history.
And then I walked around Target talking to you on the phone.
And telling me everything I need to know.
Exactly. I was just trying to prepare you, darling.
Tried to prepare me for working
Exactly.
with Nicholas Cartell.
Oh, Lord almighty. Where did you grow up?
I grew up on Long Island, actually.
Alrighty.
New York, Long Island.
And where did you go to college?
I went to Syracuse University.
Syracuse, which we are playing soon. We're playing Syracuse,
Is
right?
that announced?
Oh, well, if it isn't, it is on this live. Hi, YouTube.
We're not
for the
certain
10
that-
people
we're
that
not
are
sure
watching.
we're gonna be playing
Yeah, we're
that.
not sure. Whoops is right. Well, anyway, it'll be announced, I'm sure, shortly.
I'm sure it's happening.
You didn't hear it here.
You didn't hear it here.
You heard
I
it
didn't
from
go to
over there,
Syracuse.
okay?
Anyways, yeah, I went to Florida State.
Yes, my daughter went to Syracuse. We have somebody that just commented, so that's
Oh,
great.
yay, Orange.
Yay.
Wait, was she there, though, when it was Orange Men or Orange? Because it used to be Orange Men, and then they changed it to the Syracuse just Orange.
Orange.
After I left. Which, I'm like, how do you, no
Were they Oompa
no
Loompas?
tea, no shade, but
Was
like, how do you cheer for them?
Orange! Orange!
The orange!
It's a color. You can
It
cheer
is
for
a color,
colors.
But it's like represented by what is it? What's the not personified, an amorphic? Like what is it when they give person traits to an object?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a little round orange ball with like a smiley face and a baseball cap is our mascot.
Listen,
Otto.
sounds
I think
cuddly.
his name is Otto.
She graduated 4 years ago,
Oh,
so whatever it was
probably,
then.
Yeah, I was there.
I can't even say.
Anthropomorphism, that's right. Anthropomorphism.
Well, if that isn't an SAT word, I don't know what is.
That's a good one.
There we go. There
So
we
yeah,
go.
just me and my baseball cap wearing orange.
Orange ball? Is it a blob? What is it? Like,
No, it looks like a little orange. Like
Okay.
a little round orange with little feet and sneakers. And
because Syracuse is known for their oranges? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm asking you questions that I know you don't know. the
Well, no,
answer to.
I mean, I actually should look that up. I am curious, like, why Syracuse was the orange men. I mean, the colors are orange.
Because listen, you
blue.
know you're probably going to be doing some sort of press, so you should probably know the answers to these
Why
questions.
would I be doing press? Where are we going?
We're not going. We're not. I don't know where we're going.
Did you tell them
This
about,
is
did you
this
tell
is
them
the
we
site.
went to Taco Bell last night?
Yeah, well, we did go to Taco Bell last night, and let me tell you, somebody before us ordered $400 worth of Taco Bell. $400. Do you know how many tacos that is? Hoo-hoo. So
were
we
waiting
sat in that line for
30
45 minutes. 45 minutes we sat in the drive-thru
At
line
one
at
point,
Taco
I
Bell.
rolled down the window and I said, "What did you order?"
Do you have to have an acting agent? No, you don't have to have an acting agent. I know that like a lot of the first jobs that I got were from open calls in New York City. Actually, my Broadway debut, I went to an open call and then was called in after that.
I still go to open calls.
Yeah, you have to do, like you do not. 5 minutes. All right, that means that I do have to go and brush my teeth and get ready for the show. But no, you do not need to have an acting agent. Boom. Thanks for tuning into ThNOT. Thank you, Tori. And
Tune in next week for more unintentional spoilers.
And we will see you on ThNOT Saturday night on tour with Haley and.
Haley, who knows how to keep a secret.
Oh, Jesus, Lord. But it helps, especially for film and TV, yes, to have an agent.
Yes.
We will see you next week on ThNOT. And, oh, God, jeez, your
I know,
door.
that door is the worst.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Alrighty, we'll see you later. We will see you next week on ThNOT. Tune in Saturday night for ThNOT, and remember that if you do not have your tickets yet for my show at 54 Below, it's coming up. If you're going to be in New York or in the area on July 14th at 7 p.m., get your tickets. And if you also have a chance, go stream Why Should I Worry by me, or you can also stream Blue Skies by me right now too. It is on Amazon Music and all the streaming platforms. So anyway, until next week, we'll see you soon. Bye!